Hey guys, it's Thomas here at Battlefield Toyota in Culpeper. Here in front of me I have a brand new 2017 Toyota LandCruiser. Hopefully if you guys are in the market, this will give you a better understanding of what this thing can actually do and what all the buttons and all the features have to offer, right? So, and this is in the Blizzard Pearl color. That's about a $596 option, but on something like this it looks gorgeous, right? Alright, so let me get into it here. So you get the dual halogens in the front. You get an LED bar here, right? Fog lights. Those are LED, by the way, the headlights. You get the dimples in the front end. That's for the parking assist, right? You get the 4 cameras on the mirrors and in the front here, right below the badge, and also in the back. Here you have the smooth Toyota badge surface, which means it's that's where your sonar is located, right? And also you get your headlight washers here. I'll tell you what, it actually puts out a pretty solid stream when you need to use it. Okay. All right. So for the 17 model, they didn't change anything. It's just a carryover, which is fine because honestly, I think it looks just fine as it is. Right. The tail light, you get the kind of like an LED glow here. It's not, you don't really see a bulb until you look up here. The bulbs are implanted in here. They're all LED, but this looks really sharp at night. The whole thing at night looks pretty sharp, right? You got the dimples and the bumper. It's also for the parking assist. This section right here, that's where you take off and put on your hitch. Okay. This is the V8 5.7 liter. And just so there's no confusion, this only comes in one trim level, and that's fully loaded. So all right, let me hop in the front here and go over all the buttons. There's quite a few, so this will take some time. All right, so right off the bat, you'll notice down below the LandCruiser emblem is lit up, right? You get power seats. You get the memory seat functions, which is up to 3 customizable buttons here. So you basically set the seat to your preference, and anytime you get in, just hit one of these buttons, whichever you've customized it to, right? All 4 windows are all auto, one touch. Usually you just tap it, roll all the way down, tap it up, all the way up, right? All right. Over in this section here, here's your headlight washer here, your parking assist here, auto high beams here. If you don't know what that is, basically if you're going down a road, it senses the headlights in front of you at night, and then it'll basically turn off your high beams for you. And as soon as they pass, it'll turn them right back on. So that's kind of a neat feature. All right, your RSCA, that stands for rear side curtain airbags, off. Basically, from my understanding, it turns off your rear side curtain airbags just in case of if you're like doing some off-roading or anything like that. That's kind of a cool feature. All right. Your mirror functions are right here. It actually has the fold-in mirror button here. So if you'd like to keep it garage kept and want to fold the mirrors in automatically, you just hit that button there. Okay. And these are leather perforated seats, so they're heated and cooled. All right, let me hop in here. All right. Real quick, starting from the top, let me show you how this looks. You get the dome map lights, which are LED. They look really sharp. Oh. All right. As well as the LEDs, which are the spotlights that are right here. Okay. All right, so on the steering wheel, You get your Bluetooth functions, your volume functions, your radio functions, and also over here you get the what's called dynamic radar cruise control. Basically, what it does is you set your normally how you would use any cruise control, except once you set the speed to, let's say, 60 and somebody gets in front of you and they're going 50, basically this will automatically, once it gets to a certain length between you and the car in front of you and they're going slower, this will slow down automatically for you until they get out of the way. Then you'll go right back to 60. So that's kind of a cool feature, right? Okay. Also, your pre-collision is kind of hidden back up in here. I don't know if you can see that. That basically mitigates, you know, you crashing into somebody, like a head-on collision. If you're going 60 miles an hour and you're about to, you know, if you're going 60 miles an hour and the sonar is picking up that you're going to hit this car if you don't slow down, it will automatically apply the brakes for you. But you shouldn't be reliant and dependent on it. It's just to help you in case of an emergency, right? Also over here where this button that says view on it, that'll give you access to all 4 cameras around the vehicle, so you can do a what's called bird's eye view. It'll do like a clean sweep around the entire LandCruiser, which is kind of cool. You can see what's all around you. And also, I noticed that if you're going around, I think it's up to 20 miles an hour, and doing a little bit of off-roading, you know, it'll show you on that screen here what it looks like on both sides of the LandCruiser, on both sides of the mirrors. Up to 20 miles an hour, I believe. 20 to 25. Okay? This is push to start with smart keys, so all you have to do to lock it, unlock it, and start it and turn it back off is just have the key in your pocket. Neat feature. You also get the JBL premium audio Entune with navigation that is integrated. So the sound system in this is absolutely, it's astonishing. What's really nice about the JBL, I went over this in my Tacoma video, is that every speaker has its own individual purpose. So instead of having, you know, one speaker doing 3 different things like in most vehicles, this has specific speakers meant to do specific things with your highs, your mids, and your lows, of course. Alright, so let's get into all this section here. You get dual climate control, so you can have different controls on each, temperature controls on each side. Okay, you get your volume, your tune here. Alright, down here, you don't notice it, and it's kind of hard to find, but there is a Qi wireless charging station right down here. The button to turn it on is right here. You can't see it, but it's tucked in there. So you basically, if you have an iPhone, well, if you have any iPhone, all you have to do is get the case for it. If you have an a Samsung Galaxy S6 and up, it's standard, so all you have to do without a case, just plop it down there and it'll charge your phone wirelessly, okay? Close that up real quick. Alright, here's your heated steering wheel here, cooled seats, heated seats, and also for the passenger side as well, heated and cooled. USB and auxiliary here. Alright, so ECT power, that stands for electronically controlled transmission. Basically, let's say if you need a little bit extra boost, it'll hold on to your gears a little bit longer. So if you're hauling or anything like that, or even merging out onto a highway, it's kind of ideal to turn that on. It is going to decrease your gas mileage, obviously, but it just kind of helps you get a little bit more pep in your step, right? ECT second is almost the same thing, except it starts you off in second gear. So under like slippery conditions, let's say it's, you know, like an icy road or something like that, starting out in second gear is ideal because you don't want, you know, you want reduced wheel slippage. Okay, your traction control keeps your tires from spinning. Your center lock differential, basically how this is in 4-wheel drive all the time vehicle. It stays in 4-wheel drive high, and you can switch it down to 4-wheel drive low if you needed to. But basically, this keeps all 4 wheels moving at the exact same rate. So really, if you're like in a sticky situation where you need all 4 tires moving at the exact same speed, that's what you would use that for. Okay. Here's your turning function assist. So that's really only when you're in crawl control, and I'll go over what that is. Basically, what you do is you select your terrain that you're about to go on, whether it be moggle, dirt and snow, or whatever. You pick it out, and then you select the speed you want to go in while you're in crawl control, which is, I believe, up to 10 miles an hour, right? And basically what this button does here is it allows you to make sharper turns while being in crawl control, right? The on and off button for crawl control itself. It's really cool how the crawl control works. I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen it in action. Definitely go check out a video and see how it works, because it really is cool technology. Okay. All right. Also, a lot of people don't know this, but check this out. There is a cooler built in right here. There we go. Cool box. Turn it on to keep it nice and cool in there for your, any kind of beverages you like. All right. Close that up. Let me hop in the back seat here. All right. So off the bat, because this is brand new, you're going to see a lot of packaging. So these are the headphones, the wireless remote for your Blu-ray system back in here. Here are your cloths, covers to put over the Blu-ray players, right? So it's pretty sharp. Whoever's sitting in the back seat is going to have a good time. All right. Okay. So you have your own vents back here, left and right. You do get heated seats, not cooled, just heated back here, but you have an option between either high or low on both sides. All right. Auto, fan speed mode if you want it on your upper or lower body. Your volume control for this side on the left hand side, volume control on the right hand side. Your phone, if you want to listen to it via headphones, your HDMI output here. So I believe if you want to play like a video game or anything like that, perhaps you could play it back here. I'm not quite sure. I've never seen that done as of yet. All right. Let me hop in the rear. And these seats do fold up. It's kind of neat how it works, but they fold up kind of like, so this would fold down, and then from there it would fold kind of into that area there. I know this is a long video, but if you are in the market for a Land Cruiser, it should be pretty darn helpful. You see how that works? So you open up the top first, then you can drop down the bridge gate here, right? So how it works is basically you pull this down, so take it down, pull, and let it release, and then pull this upwards. It's pretty light, so it's not hard to use. Also, what's cool about this is you can take out these little plugs in here, okay, and place them down here to keep it nice and clean, okay. And how you would fold them back down, you basically pull this lever here, and then down they go. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot I placed the cap here. All right. All right. Another thing to mention too, your subwoofer for the JBL sound system is kind of hidden right back here, so you're gonna get a lot of good sounds out of that. All right. A couple more things. You do get a nice little toolbox that's built in back here. So check this out. Untuck these. Check it out. There we go. Open it up. So check that out. You get all this. A lot of people don't see this either. Okay. And another storage compartment down here. Well, alrighty. I think that just about wraps it up for the Toyota LandCruiser. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to comment and just let me know. Alright guys, thank you for watching.